and organize some things. I need to get some stuff done. Hello, hello. Can I generate some people on this live? How do I get people in? Is it by the lake? I was reading a book, Ready, Fire, Aim, and I decided to fire before aiming without realizing without deciding what I was planning to do. It's like they make I know I can go and do the other live on TikTok to get the windows done. Of what God can do. He does miracles. I should be at work right now. I called out because honestly, whether I'm there or not, things will continue to go. I need to heal my body, and healing takes time sometimes. And although the world doesn't stop, God does some stuff sometimes that makes you really, you're just shocked. It just shocks you because nothing in my life right now makes sense. Me being able to sit here on a Wednesday evening instead of being at work, which is a few hours, I probably would have made just $60 for the day. That's minimum, but it's just I didn't really see myself being able to put that effort in today. I am tired. I've been sleeping since yesterday, and I am continued to feel exhausted. So today I decided to go for a walk instead of laying down. Instead of laying down, sometimes you get more energy by walking around in the sun. Florida is very hot right now, and I think yesterday we got somewhere close to 100 degrees, if not 100, and I exhausted myself, so it's time to rest. Use the chat during this. I don't know if anyone's talking. So, what's everybody up to today? 444. He does miracles, and I'm proof of what God can do. He does miracles. Oh, I can highlight. Oh, cool. I'm learning the features of live. I want to come live more often. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on live yet, but right now I just sitting by the lake. Look at my view. That's the most amazing. Usually I'm over here where the iguanas are. I will stay out here and just look out That's the clubhouse over there. The pool is by there. But right here, it's nice and breezy. It's cool. And I feel safe, and that's important for healing. Taking a moment to just appreciate God, appreciate the universe and nature. It's all working together. Okay. What miracles have you experienced lately? I'm currently living in my miracle now. So I just realized yesterday, everything I was manifesting when I had been set back a few years, and I was staying with my parents for a while with my son, sharing my little brother's old room. I didn't even get my room that at least had the bathroom. I didn't have to share with anyone. But anyway, that's not important. I remember being in a position where I didn't have the right documentation to do what I needed to do in America. So I went back and stayed with my parents for a while. And during that time, I would go outside, I would meditate, sun gaze, do similar to what I'm doing right now. And I manifested the things that I needed at that point to get out of the situation. Not only that, I'm realizing, just taking a look at where I'm living right now, this is actually everything I asked for back then. And even though right now sometimes I complain, I didn't realize that actually I do have everything I wanted. It's not what I want right now because, of course, I've been exposed to more things, and I want more experiences. But as far as what I could, the capacity in which my brain held at that time, what I knew of at that point was I just wanted a place for myself and my child to be safe. Um, and I didn't care how big or small the place was, I just needed somewhere to rest, gather, and grow. And I wanted to just do YouTube solely. TikTok threw a little curveball, but I've decided to actually just stick with YouTube because I heard TikTok's supposed to go away in January for good this time. And honestly, I'm tired of the every few months them mentioning. I don't know if there was too much wind. And go inside. If you're hanging with me, you'll see how close I am to my home. And that's why I love, another reason I love where I live. I have quite a few tasks to get done today, but to be honest with you, and I'm not thinking of it in a way of losing out money to, yeah, I'll be fine. It's okay, maybe someone's watching without watching, right? That happens a lot. He does miracles, and I'm proof of what God can do. Because I can't really monetize this, I think I'm gonna just play music and get stuff done. Did not leave this open. He does me. I'm entering my abode. What language is that? People say, welcome to my humble abode. But not the door. Closer at least. Nothing is better than ice cold water on a super hot day. Man, I have to organize my waist beads. Well, the supplies. All of that here needs to go inside. And I'm not sure whether I want to organize it to put it in there or just dump them all in. But this has like air mattress overnight stuff that needs to come out. I'll put it upstairs in the storage. But right now, I'm living in a small apartment, so space is finite. I have to utilize it as best as possible. Maybe I could use the lighting from this. I should just have my tripod. So we're gonna get some tasks done because of course it's not working. Just need to tighten the bolt. I'm hoping. Who is here? Are you able to hit the chat, or like I don't think the chat is working and that's why. So again, all of this needs to go inside there. I also have another box. I can't remember if it's this over there. I think that box over there also needs to it has waist bead or beads in it. Yeah, here are the beads. Look at this big mess. I have some of these. Should I make some waist beads? Is anybody interested in making waist beads at the same time as me? I had gotten some new beads and I thought they would make really good waist beads. Maybe I should just do that instead of just, well, I can tidy up and then get some beads to make waist beads. So let's make some waist beads. I'm gonna put this on a, that needs to be organized too. I'm gonna put that on, this on a tripod. I can get some stuff done while I'm live. There's a mess, and bit by bit we're gonna get it started. Right, so paperwork. Organizing can suck sometimes. But once everything is organized, you tend to feel a lot better. These are tissues from the hospital. Do I need them? Not really, but I'll take a few out. Actually, I can use this in the bathroom. I don't want to waste anything. I'm gonna put that in the bathroom. Bead spinner. What is this? It's a mess. We're gonna throw out what we don't need. I'm one of those, or have been, I'm gonna change that, but one of those just in case people who just keep things just in case. But I realized after speaking to my stepmother this weekend, I think I got that from her. So I was telling her I was gonna get rid of some clothes because nothing fits anymore. I'm way smaller than I expected to be by now, and I haven't got the luxury of just going grocery. I haven't got the luxury of going shopping yet. I've grabbed a few pieces here and there, but I haven't done a full shop, and that's what I need right now. I'm at the point where yes, everything is too big, so I'm going to throw out what I don't need to make room for new stuff, and I feel like that's how the universe has been working with me. I make room for what needs to come, and then it comes. I stay stagnant for a lot longer, just thinking about things. Anytime I have a decision to make these days, I just make it and I move. If I can't make the decision, I make movements, and then things fall into place. If I find that I'm heading in the wrong direction, then I'll reroute. Right now, I'm about to make a life change. I feel like because YouTube isn't really um, working out how I would like for it to right now. It's not really what I'd like. It's just what needs to happen. I need um, a bit more security. So unfortunately, I may have to step back from YouTube again. I'm leaving it to God right now. So if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But right now, I'm to the point where it's like whatever. I believe I'm going to be starting a new path. I didn't see myself in the medical industry, but right now, that's where I'm being led, I think. And there's money in um, the security as far as, let's say, no job is secure, but as far as picking a career that you'll always be in need, like people always have use for you, I am going to likely switch to that. I no longer have my son that I have to prioritize, which is very helpful right now for me to just work. I see so many of these that I've started. I'm organizing my waste beads and stuff. It doesn't look like much right now, but in here I'm gonna empty this out. I have boxes where I have some waste beads and things like for beads. Everything is so disorganized, unfortunately. I don't like this for waist beads, but I do want to keep this. I'm thinking of making bracelets with a lot of these things. These are not even waist beads things. These are like my sewing things. I have my sewing machine here, which I will be looking at those are bags and stuff. That looks messy on camera, but it actually is a bit more organized than it looks. But anyway, this isn't now. Is anyone willing to talk so I can see how this chat works? You love like this before. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed music on this. I don't think they'll cut the live, I just won't be able to repost it, which I wasn't planning to anyway. It feels good when you get things organized, even if it is one area. And I do this every time I have the energy. Now, obviously, I don't have much today because I'm sitting. I'm supposed to be at work for anyone interested, and I've had to call out just because energetically I'm not there. I don't feel up for it, and yes, we do need income, but I found that things always work out, and the difference I've made in my life is that I just don't stress about it anymore. If anything feels like it's going wrong, I follow it and I realize a lot of the time it works out in my favor. And then even in the middle of it, what I do you remember Louise Hay? Did anybody follow Louise Hay? She had that thing where everything is working out to my greatest good, and then from this, only good will come from it and stuff like that. That's what I usually do. And actually, I'm not in life stressing over any bills anymore. I can't say anybody. I'm working on that, but like bills, it makes no sense. I pray over them now. I pray for the solution, and I just keep walking, keep moving. I was making these waist. These were supposed to be. I think I should finish these. I'm gonna probably do a project today, but this it may fit right now actually. I made these when I was on the bigger side, and I didn't want to do anymore, but it couldn't fit obviously. Let's see if it can fit now. I may have to add some more beads, but let's see. Oh, come on, abs. Hey. Oh, no, 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 no. Some fell off, some fell off. Darn it at the end. Don't. Mm, still falling. Okay. We lost a few, but hopefully it still fits. So let's see. This is on the bigger side. Look at that. So maybe they can be lower. I don't like them low actually because when I'm rushing to use the bathroom, I'll lose them. So I will resize these a little later on. Alright, so that's one project. Where's the clump? Use this one. Oop. Do you want to see what I'm actually doing? Maybe this fell on the floor. I don't mind if a few beads fall off because they were already too big. Okay, so I'm gonna add a clasp. Maybe I'll do a video adding a clasp. So that clasp. That's one of the reasons why I'm organizing things now, because at least I'll know what I can make and what I can do with creating content. So let's see. That's one project. I have some needles strong already. We can make some there. Throwing away any kind of distracting paper. I usually keep wrappers just for the information on it, but most of these things are bought online, so I can go online and look for the information if I really need to. Let's get a container just for, which looks like I already have one. These were organized. If you are a subscriber, can you let me know? Or are you just a random person? You want a random person technically, right? Have tools. This is empty. This was my favorite stretch cord. Anyone making jewelry, waist beads, things like that, if you want to screenshot, this is a really good cord to use. It's from Walmart. If you're boycotting Walmart, I'm sorry, but that I haven't found anything better than that. It's very durable and it lasted me the whole time of my weight loss. did it though, eventually. Yay! The threads here. I don't remember making it almost. Anyway, put the love on it. You don't know what it's like to love somebody. Love somebody. You don't know. Need something for a tool. Love somebody. It's all empty. I don't need this. My son is no longer in school, and usually I say, let me keep that just to get getting rid of everything that we don't need. Like this. Name. I'm gonna charge this. Hey Google, play the internet.
All right, check out this internet radio mix on Spotify.
So we do not need any books or paperwork like that. We could the randomness, just like random hats and stuff. You know, you just get that corner. Well, maybe not everyone's like that, but sometimes we just have an area and we just discard it. Is my head too big for this? This is my son's hat. He wore it as a teenager, so it's not like he had a tiny head. I don't think it's supposed to go on the head properly. Just until I find what to do with it. Still works. Let's see who I can give it to. Right. Oh look, I made some cluster weight beads and I decided to make flags out of this one. Can you see what flag this is? Hint, it's a Caribbean flag. I don't have any connection with it. I believe Rihanna does though. I thought it'd be cool to like have the motif of the country's flags on waist beads for people. This is too big for me. But I believe one of my neighbors is from Barbados, and may offer it to her. She's been losing weight recently. She's been walking like crazy. I am so proud of her. Um, Walking is key, by the way. Maybe that's what I should speak about on my other live. I'm gonna go on to TikTok live since nobody's here. Nobody cares. Not sure anyone cares there though, but I believe there's a lot more push on TikTok. So it's been what 35 minutes on here. I'm gonna go over to TikTok now. How do I stop this?